Terra, Soul Star, Canis Major, Sirius, Adronis, we are here at this time, and we bid you greetings, and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. I am Adronis of Sirius, sending love, appreciation, and gratitude to all who are tuning in to this particular broadcast being brought forward through your internet collective consciousness. What we would like all of you to do at this time is simply allow yourselves to get relaxed, get comfortable, and tune in to the vibrations of Sirius, so that you may synchronize, harmonize, and align to all the information that we have to share. Also understand that all of the information that we shall provide is simply that of our perspective, our point of view. For all knowledge, all information, all creation itself resides within your very heart, being, and soul. So we say hello to the individuals known as Andrew and Reymond. Thank you, and how may we assist you today?
Go ahead, Reymond.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Adronis, for this connection.
Yes, you're welcome.
My first question is, I think, a great topic for the show, nature of reality. It's about physical reality.
Yes.
Those of us that are maybe into spirituality, or not even to label it as that, maybe just awakening into how reality is working, a lot of times we hear that physical reality, in a sense, is a reflection and a mirror of what's happening within our own selves. And my question is, and you can correct me if that's incorrect, but I guess my question is, why do we also hear that we need to go within to look for ourselves? If physical reality is like a mirror and like a reflection, why is it necessary to only go within and not able to search the exterior world for maybe who we are, or does that make sense?
Yes, we understand. It is a very good question. Thank you very much. The whole idea really is that if you're learning through the idea of your external reality, we are not saying that this is a bad thing, but the whole idea in that sense is that you're only going to associate yourself with the mutuality of external perspective. So very much looking at it in the idea of a projector, that inside you basically is the carousel, and that everything that represents you is actually what is fundamentally responsible for broadcasting everything within your external reality. Now, this reality, as you know, is not the be-all. There is much more besides this idea of reality. But because you are, in that sense, an interface, because your body is specifically calibrated for this particular planet and for this particular reality, you will only understand so much that represents the idea of your external reality through the idea of other people's perspectives, which is truly what you are gazing at through the mirrors. Because again, yes, you from within are magnetizing these particular types of energies that warrant perspective from the individuals or from the phenomena that you encounter externally. And so the whole of mirrors in that sense does represent, yes, the external facet. It is the idea that you are gazing into the mirror because even the outside is the inside. So the whole idea here is that as long as you continue to look into the screen, the canvas that is actually receiving this projection from going within yourself, you're only identifying with the picture that is placed upon that canvas. and that you can only see so much in regards to the idea of the picture. But what about the person that took that picture? What about everything that allowed that picture to maintain itself here in physical reality? Well, you need to go inside for yourself, because that's where the projector is. That's where the carousel is. That's where all reality, that is where omnipresence is. That is where you are as a soul is. And so again, the whole idea relating to physical reality is that yes, even though it is nice and solid, and it is in that sense a very convenient state of experience that represents physical reality, it's only an interface. It is no more different than what you would know as your computers. When you have your quote-unquote Windows operating system in that way, you understand that that's not the whole computer. That is the convenience of the interface to helping you understand, some more so relating to reality, about a particular form of perspective of how you see yourself. So external reality is the interface about how you are seeing yourself in this particular form, in this particular way, in this particular type of collective, in this particular type of reality, in this particular type of hall of mirrors, in this particular type of universe. To get in some particular type of clue that as I exist as this entity, this is what I understand based upon everything that's happening within myself right now. So the innerness is the allowance of you to go beyond the program, if that makes sense.
That does make sense. So the outside is basically just a fraction of who we truly are, while the inside
Correct.
is much more of a deeper level of who we actually are.
Yes. Correct. So again, understanding that the way that your computers are engineered, that the hardware truly is what you would refer to as the innerness, and that the software, again, what comes up on your computer screen and what you're actually observing as an interface is only a very small fraction about everything that needs to work behind the scenes to actually initiate that particular type of program. And how you perceive the idea of utilizing that particular interface tells a lot about yourself from what's going on within you, your spiritual hardware, as it were.
Great, and that makes perfect sense. Thank you so much.
We thank you very much, Ray.
Yes, and so my second question is, I have had one prior interaction with you, Adronis, and you brought me to the awareness I am in contact, or these other beings may be in contact with me, known as what you deemed as the Ganymede Alliance.
Yes.
And I was just wondering at this time, are there any messages or any breadcrumbs for me to maybe follow and help me strengthen that connection?
There does feel like there is, in that sense, a transmission that is coming through for you to actually, in that sense, move into a particular type of space, a location in that way, something that may warrant the idea of a vacation, something that may warrant the idea of a short trip, but it, in that sense, requires a great deal of nature. We are feeling, in that sense, a very strong presence to where this location is. And so there's a transmission that is being brought forward, that the more that you are able to encompass yourself in the idea of a thought-activated idea, to actually move more into the idea of this particular degree of natural environment, wherever this location may be that you feel it is, this will actually be the confirmation that will actually help you to connect to more of their energy. So the Ganymede Alliance in that particular way does represent certain beings, but much in regards to how they are communicating with you is that of the focus of artificial intelligence. So there's basically what you would know as a crystalline artificial intelligence that is being brought forward, as we stated, that Ganymede is basically an observation station, a monitoring station throughout your star system. And so that there are certain forms of, shall we say, similar to the idea of your satellite uplinks, a crystalline artificial intelligence that is actually transmitting their signal that is, in that sense, felt primarily within the frontal lobe of your brain. And so the more that you are actually able to move more into natural surroundings, and again, you will discover what this place is, the more that you will, in that sense, allow the opportunity for a higher receptivity to connect with the Ganymede Alliance to be made possible.
Great. And so I will basically whatever place in nature I'm really attracted to, just kind of act on that, go there.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
We do feel that it may represent the energy of a hike in that way.
Yes.
So we would say, go take a hike in a nice, pleasant way.
Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Adronis. That was my final question, and thank you, Andrew, for taking my call.
Yeah, you're welcome. I remember Alex Collier saying Ganymede is an artificial body masquerading as a moon. Maybe it is after all. All right, take care now. Call in anytime.
Thank you.